Who doesn't like to make a little bit of cash on the side? I know I do, and if I can easily do it from my phone, even better. I want to be able to lie on my couch, be on my phone and earn money this way. And luckily there are a few apps that allow me to do just that. Furthermore, they all pay me in cash directly to my PayPal account, so it's a nice source of extra income for me. And in this video, I'm gonna give you my top 4 apps that I use regularly. Let's get started. App number 1 on our list is called AddAPoll. This is an app that allows you to fill out surveys and questionnaires directly on your phone and get paid for it instantly. Signing up is as easy as it gets. All you need is an email address and a PayPal account, and then you're ready to go. Based on where you live, the app will then start to recommend different surveys to you, and it will immediately show you how much you get paid for filling those out. Since I live in Sweden, all the amounts here are in Swedish crowns, but you get a rough idea of how much you get paid on average for filling out such a survey. It's not huge amounts, usually it's somewhere between a couple of cents and a few dollars, but over time that slowly adds up. Also keep in mind that most of these surveys are rather short, so you don't actually have to spend a lot of time to make a little bit of extra cash here. As you can see here, the app has a payout threshold, but it's rather low. Here in Sweden it's 30 crowns, which translates into roughly $3. So will you get rich using this app? Probably not. But is it a great way of making a little bit of extra money while waiting in line or sitting on the subway? Definitely. If however you're more interested in making the big bucks, then I have the right app for you. It's app number 2 on our list, and it is called Mindsworms. Now Mindsworms is a really interesting app if you're interested in making money straight off your phone. It will pay you $50 if you complete one of their surveys. The catch though is that they want you to send your feedback via video. After signing up with the app, they ask you to record a quick video about yourself, describe a little bit who you are and why you think you're a suitable candidate to be working with them. So naturally it helps if you feel confident speaking into a camera. After submitting your introduction video, you then have to wait for the app to send you suitable questionnaires for you to respond to. Unfortunately, I have to say that for me the app most of the time looks like that. So it seems like there are just not a lot of suitable surveys available for me, which could of course also have to do with the fact that I do live in Sweden and not, for example, in the US. All in all, it is of course a little bit of a downside that there's just not that many opportunities on this app to make some money, but I wanted to include it anyway because when there is an opportunity, it pays the big bucks. I mean, who would say no to $50, right? The next app on our list is for a slightly different target group. It is for people who enjoy playing online games and want to make money with that. It is simply called Money App. It is a really cool app because there's always something to do on it. You never run out of tasks, and for each task you do get some credits that you can later convert into PayPal payouts. So as you can see here on the top, you even get credits just for opening the app once every 24 hours, but beyond that there's a lot more that you can do here. The app is mostly focused on mobile games and will give you a bunch of credit for downloading those apps and then playing up to a certain level. To be completely honest, I'm not a big gamer myself, but I know there's a bunch of you out there, so if you feel like trying some of these games anyway, then this app is a great way to make some extra cash with it. You then have to reach different thresholds for your credits in order to be eligible for PayPal payouts. And yes, of course, that is one of the downsides of this app. It's simply not as convenient as being able to pay out any odd amount that you would like to get. But that being said, I do think it's a cool way of making money while playing games, and if that is something that sounds interesting to you, definitely go and get the Money App. And by the way, if this video is interesting to you, then make sure to subscribe so you get more videos from me in the future. We are moving on to the next app on our list. This is app number 4 and it is called PollPay. Now, as the name suggests, this is another app that pays you to fill out polls for them. As you can see here, the app design is very similar to the other apps that I covered here previously, but what I very much like about this app is that it never runs out of surveys. With other apps, you oftentimes have to wait a little bit for new surveys to become available, but this is not the case with PollPay. They always have polls waiting for you, and compared to other apps, I would say they pay rather well. As you can see here, there's a couple of polls right there that are over $1, which is nice. Also cool is that they try out a little bit of gamification with their app, So for example, they would offer you a bonus for filling out an extra survey for them, and then this bonus would be applied to all surveys that you do in the next couple of hours. Again, when it comes to payouts with this app, you have to reach a certain threshold first, and in this case it's $10. But actually this is something that you reach rather fast on this app. So I would recommend that if you enjoy taking surveys, you go and get the app, you play around with it a little bit, you take a couple of surveys, and sooner rather than later, you're gonna reach your first payout. And that was it, the 4 apps that I can recommend to anyone who likes to make money on their phone and get payouts directly to their PayPal account. I hope that this video was helpful to you, and if it was, then make sure to leave a like down below. I will see you in the next video.